My boyfriend and I have been dating for 5 years. I've spoken about marriage, and he's still unable to commit. All right, now, you're not getting any younger. And if this person has not been able to make that commitment in 5 years, chances are, especially if they're not in therapy, especially if they're not working on whatever it is that's holding them back from making this commitment, that that's not going to happen. We often don't want to look at the reality of our lives. We see the potential. We see the person who they used to be when we first met. And we know that at times when they feel like we're going to leave them, that's when they step up their game. So we know that there's a potential. But do you want this cycle for the rest of your life? So as it is right now, the person cannot commit. It's been 5 years. You're not getting any younger. You have to make a decision for what you want your life to look like in the future. Are you going to stay in this relationship and hope and pray that this person's going to change their mind and commit to you? Here's something that I've also noticed. Those who have finally decided that, you know what, you don't want to commit to me, I'm going to leave. And now I'm going to start my whole new life. Now, the other person who didn't want to commit the first time sees that you're moving on with your life, and they rush back in with every intention of changing and making that commitment. And they do intend to. The thing is, change doesn't happen overnight. Desperation, fear can create desperation. We know we want to change, but it's almost impossible to do that change overnight, right? So what they do is they jump back in. Oh, you're moving on with your life. No, I realize I can't live without you. So now I want you in my life. I desperately want you, and I'll make all the promises that will get me the thing that I want, which is you. Now you get into the relationship, and you may even make it all the way to the altar. But there's so many stories of people deciding the day of, or the day before the wedding, or just before the altar, that this is not something that they want to do. And they leave their bride or groom at the altar because that fear becomes, the fear of commitment becomes too overwhelming. So you have to make a decision. Is this something, the reality of what you have, the reality of your partner, is this the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? Because again, you're not getting any younger. What I would advise you to do is leave this relationship, work on your healing, find yourself that secure attached partner. They're 50% of the world's population, that is, and get your life the one that you want, the one that you choose.